Hi, and welcome. Gabriel Josiah here. In this session, we are diving into the fascinating world of audit-related services, an essential area that bridges theory and practice in assurance engagements. From reviews of financial data to agreed upon procedures and compilations, these services equip you with the skills to offer reliable, ethical, and professional advice to clients worldwide. We'll break down complex concepts into simple, actionable insights to help you ace your exams and thrive in your professional journey. So grab your notebook, your study text, hit the subscribe button, and let's get started. Let me share the document or the study text as we look at this topic very, very quickly. Audit and related services. This topic is top-notch, and we're going to speak very briefly to it as we look at also examples or an example locally and globally on how this perfectly buttresses the audit-related services we are talking about. Okay, I've gone mini now, as usual. Audit-related services are engagements undertaken by an accountant or firm of accountants to perform such assignments, such as reviews of data, agreed upon procedures, and compilations. So the review of data, financial, non-financial, agreed upon procedures as engaged both parties, and compilations are the three areas we'll be looking at vividly. So the reviews of data. A review provides a low moderate level of assurance that the information under review is free from any material misstatement. So the materiality threshold is provided, and these reviews must not go above the threshold. If it's within the threshold, then a confidence or comfort level of report will be provided to the party that asked for this review. Very, very simple. The accountant's opinion is usually expressed in the form of negative assurance, that is like an unqualified opinion, which is an opinion that there is nothing obviously wrong in the information. So that opinion is what gives level of comfort, and it sounds negative, but it's showing nothing wrong. If it's positive, it shows something is wrong. It's like a test you carry out. For example, HIV test. If somebody is positive, there's something is wrong. If it's negative, the person is all right. So the opinion is graphically like that, and a negative one shows that obviously nothing is wrong with the information, and the accountant provides this after agreed upon procedures have been carried out. For example, the opinion might be, nothing has come to our attention to suggest that the information is materially misstated. So this is an example of an opinion that is expressed by an accountant or the external reviewer. The high level of assurance provided by an audit enhances the credibility provided by the assurance process. However, an audit is more time consuming and therefore more costly than a review. So a review is shorter and less costly than an audit. An audit is substantive, is longer than a review. A review can just be just for compliance tests and tests that are not detailed to provide some level of assurance in the processes of the organization as detailed or as specified by the requested party. So agreed upon procedures are adopted in an engagement where the party or the client hiring the accountant or the external reviewer specifies the procedures that should be followed by the accountant in performing the organization. So agreed upon procedures are specifics specifics. The client has specifically said, this is the area I want you to look at. This is what I want you to audit. And those procedures should be adhered by the accountant or the reviewer performing the engagement. And the last one, compilations. The accountant is engaged to prepare information for the client rather than the audit, or check the information prepared by somebody else. So you have to compile maybe an audit tax preparation, tax filing, or financial statement preparation. The client could ask an accountant or an external audit assurance provider to do that. So most audit firms have different departments where they have those that will prepare and those that review to avoid conflict of interest and to ensure independence. So where an external audit firm is engaged to prepare financial information rather than auditing it, they have a unit or department that could do that. So this is the area of compilation in audit-related services. So for example, a firm of accountants may be asked by a client to prepare tax computation, like I just said. No assurance is provided in a compilation engagement. So compilation engagement has nothing to do with assurance or comfort or confidence provided by the firm. This is very, very important. Okay, so for example, we'll look at a case scenario of agreed upon procedures. So in Nigeria, for example, within a client context, a Nigerian telecommunication company, let's call it XYZ Telecoms, we're just trying to paint a picture here, XYZ Telecommunications was undergoing due diligence as part of a merger with a foreign investor. The investor requires assurance about compliance with regulatory reporting, especially for taxes and revenue sharing agreements. So the engagement entails XYZ engaged an accounting firm to perform agreed upon procedures. The firm conducted tests to confirm the accuracy of revenue declarations, reviewed compliance with the Nigerian Communications Commission guidelines, and examined supporting tax documents. Specific procedures include 1, let's say reconciling revenue reports with bank statements, verifying adherence to revenue sharing policies, and 3, reviewing prior tax filings for accuracy and compliance. So the outcome includes the accounting firm issuing a report detailing the procedures performed and their findings, which were issued by the investor to assess financial risks. The report, however, did not express an opinion or conclusion consistent with the agreed upon procedures engagement. So this engagement highlights, like I've painted, how agreed upon procedures provide targeted insights without a formal audit, making them cost-effective and tailored to specific stakeholder needs. So having looked at a telecommunications company in Nigeria, a global example of compilation engagement, the scenario with the US-based startup Green Tech Solutions requested an accounting firm to prepare financial statements to attract venture capital funding. The startup lacked in-house expertise to produce professionally formatted financial statements. So the engagement entails the accounting firm preparing the startup's financial statements based on information provided by the management. No audit or review was conducted and no assurance was provided. So the outcome is that the professionally compiled financial statements enhanced credibility with potential investors, even though they did not carry the same level of assurance as a review or audit. This demonstrates the utility of compilations in scenarios where assurance is not critical. Okay, so these two examples, local and global, aligns with the definitions and scopes of reviews, agreed upon procedures, and compilations as highlighted in the study text and the examples we just spoke about. Okay, that will be it for audit-related services. A brief wrap-up on audit-related services. Thank you for tuning in. We've explored reviews, agreed upon procedures, and compilations with two graphical examples. Understanding their relevance to providing assurance and or adding value to clients is key. Remember, this knowledge isn't just for exams. It's your key to making an impact in the real world of auditing and assurance. All right, if you find this valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And stay updated with more practical, exam-focused content. Drop your questions and thoughts in the comment section. I'd like to hear from you. And let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, keep aiming high, and auditing with confidence. See you in the next video. And until then, bye for now.